American Express cards are some of the most powerful credit cards you can get. Premium benefits, incredible transfer partners, welcome bonuses worth thousands, but 90% of people are using them completely wrong and leaving massive value on the table. I've helped over 5,100 people optimize their credit card strategies, and I see the same American Express mistakes over and over again. We're talking about people losing thousands of pounds in value every single year. Today, I'm breaking down the 10 most common American Express mistakes that are costing you money and how to avoid them. If you're serious about maximizing your American Express cards, drop a like and subscribe because this might save you thousands. Now, mistake number 1 is overpaying for annual fees. The most expensive mistake: overpaying your annual fees when you don't have to. American Express is known for premium products like the Platinum at £695 or the Gold at $250 annually. Most people just accept these fees without realizing you can negotiate them down. Retention offers are your weapon. When your annual fee hits, don't just pay it or cancel. Message American Express's customer service and ask for retention offers. They don't want to lose you. You're their customer. Acquisition costs will be high for them. For example, last year when my £695 Platinum fee hit, I messaged American Express and they offered me 40,000 points after £3,000 spend in 3 months if I kept the card. That's £400 to £800 in value depending on redemption, essentially cutting my annual fee in half or more. Here's how to do it. Message customer service, say I'm considering cancelling due to the annual fee. Are there any offers available to help me keep this card? Now, don't threaten, just state you're evaluating whether it's worth keeping. Now, they'll either offer you points, statement credits, or waive the fee. If the first agent says no, try again in a few days with a different agent. Always negotiate before cancelling. The worst thing you can say is no, and I've seen people get 200 to 400 in value just by asking. Now, mistake number 2 is overvaluing credits. This mistake tricks people into getting cards they shouldn't really have. Now, American Express advertises credits that offset the annual fee, and people fall for it. The American Express Gold advertises £240 in annual credits against a £250 fee. Sounds like a £10 effective annual fee, right? Wrong. These credits are £10 monthly Uber credit, that's £120 annual, £10 monthly dining credit at specific restaurants, which adds up to £120 annual. These are use it or lose it monthly credits. If you don't spend £10 on Uber every single month and £10 at qualifying restaurants every single month, you're not getting £240 in value. Most people maybe only use £100 to £150 of those credits annually, making the effective annual fee £100 to £150, not £10. The Platinum is even worse. £200 airline credits for specific fees only. £200 Uber credit that's monthly and doesn't roll over. Streaming credits, shopping credits. I see people force spending just to use credits. If you have to change your behavior to use the credit, it's not a benefit. It's the card controlling you. Now, here's the rule for this. Only count credits you'll use naturally within your existing spending habits. Be brutally honest. Don't let marketing convince you of fake value. Mistake number 3 is accepting low welcome bonuses. American Express has a lifetime bonus rule. You typically only get 1 welcome bonus per card ever, so you better make it count. The offer you see on the American Express website isn't always the best available. I've seen people apply for 80,000 point offers when 150,000 point offers were available elsewhere. That 70,000 point difference is worth at least £700 in cash value, but potentially £4,000 plus in business class flights. Now, a question I get a lot is how to find these best offers. And what I would say do is check multiple sources before applying. Google ads and different landing pages, the main American Express website, affiliate links from credit card blogs, or even from myself. Drop me a message, comment in my comment section, and I'll send you the best running link. Personal referral links, offers in the mail. Just spend 30 minutes researching. That research time alone could be worth thousands. Don't waste your once-in-a-lifetime bonus on a mediocre offer. Now, mistake number 4 is transferring points at the wrong time. This costs people thousands in lost value. Just because you have membership rewards points doesn't mean you should immediately transfer them to airline or hotel partners. This is wrong. Now, why is this wrong? You transfer 81,000 points to, let's say, Singapore Airlines for a business class flight. Then you search for availability and discover there are no seats for your date. Now your points are stuck in Singapore Airlines where they're less flexible. Now, the right way to go about it is search for reward availability first. Find the exact flight you want on the exact date. Confirm it's bookable. Only then transfer the points when needed. Membership reward points are valuable because they're flexible. Once transferred, they lose that flexibility. Keep them in your American Express account as long as possible. And also take into account that American Express regularly runs transfer bonuses, sometimes 25 to 30% extra when transferring to specific partners. For example, I booked 2 business class tickets that normally cost 110,000 miles. I waited for a 25% transfer bonus boost and only needed 88,000 points to get 110,000 miles. That's 22,000 points saved just by being patient. Never transfer points until you've confirmed the exact award you want to book and checked if there's any transfer bonuses running. Now, mistake number 5 is booking hotels through the American Express portal. Now, the American Express travel portal gives you about 1 pence per point for flights, but for hotels, it's only 0.7 pence per point. That's 70,000 points gets you £700 in flights, but only £490 in hotel bookings. You're losing 30% of your value immediately. Now, the better option here is to transfer your points to hotel partners like Hilton or Marriott, where you can get 1 to 2 pence per point or even more, or use those points for flights and pay cash for hotels. Now, the exception is fine hotels and resort properties where you get about 1 pence per point, but these are expensive anyways. Don't waste flexible membership rewards points on bad hotel redemptions. Mistake number 6 is redeeming points for cashback. This is the worst way to use membership rewards. When you redeem for statement credits, you only get 0.6 pence per point. 70,000 points is worth £420 in cashback, but those same points could be worth £2,000 plus in premium travel. If you're using the American Express Gold, earning 4x points on groceries, then redeeming at 0.6 pence per point, you're effectively getting 2.4% back. The Blue Cash Everyday gives you 3% back on groceries with no annual fees. Gift cards are barely better. Most give 0.7 to 1 pence per point. Still terrible compared to transferring to travel partners. The only acceptable minimum is 1 pence per point, and even that's leaving value on the table. Aim for 1.5 to 2 pence minimum by transferring to partners. If you want cashback, get a cashback card. If you have membership reward cards, use points for travel. Now, mistake number 7 is getting the wrong American Express card. People get travel cards when they want cashback, or cashback cards when they want travel. If you want simple cashback and never plan to optimize points for travel, just don't go near American Expresses at all. Go for a Capital on Tap, which gives you the best cashback. Now, if you're someone that's loyal to one hotel chain or airline, their co-branded credit cards might be better for you than something like the Platinum or the Gold for free nights, status, and perks that can be worth more than flexible points if you only stay at something like Marriott's, or for example, you only fly with British Airways. Match your cards to your lifestyle. Don't get cards based on what sounds premium or what influencers recommend. Get cards that match your actual spending patterns and travel habits. I have the Gold card because I use my points for business class travel. If I didn't care about that, I would go for something like a cashback card. Be honest with yourself about what you actually want from your cards. Mistake number 8 is closing cards and losing points. Membership rewards points only exist as long as you have an American Express card that earns them open. Close all your MR earning cards and you'll lose your points. I've seen people close their Platinum or Gold because they didn't want to pay the annual fee, then watch hundreds and thousands of points disappear. The solution is simple. downgrade your card to an American Express everyday card. There is no annual fee and it earns you membership rewards points. It's not exciting, but it's essential for holding your points if you ever want to cancel premium cards. Before closing any membership rewards earning cards, get the American Express everyday card open. This keeps your points alive with zero annual fee. You can hold hundreds of thousands of points safely. This card exists purely as a point storage account. Get it and keep it open forever. Never lose points again. Mistake number 9 is not using British Airways' shopping portal. Here's a massive opportunity most people miss. The British Airways shopping portal gives you bonus Avios on top of your credit card points. When BA runs promotions with certain retailers, you can earn 3+ Avios per pound spent on top of what your American Express card earns. This is essentially triple dipping. Credit card points from your American Express, bonus Avios from the BA shopping portal, and any American Express offers that apply. I've seen promotions where specific retailers give you 5 to 6 Avios per pound through the portal. Combined with your American Express earning, you're stacking points aggressively on purchases you are already making. The key is checking the BA shopping portal before making any online purchases. If they have the retailer, and especially if there's a promo running, click through the portal first. I've earned tens of thousands of extra Avios just by taking 10 seconds to check the portal before shopping. Set a reminder to check it and you'll stack points a lot faster than you thought was possible. Mistake number 10 is ignoring American Express offers. Every American Express card has access to offers, targeted details for extra points, statement credits, or discount at retailers. Now the problem is they're hidden in your account and most people forget to check them. These offers can be worth hundreds of pounds per year. Spend £50 at this retailer, get £10 back, earn 5x additional points on this purchase. Now the solution is simple. Use an app like Card Pointers that automatically adds all available offers to your cards. It monitors offers, adds them automatically, and tracks which ones you've used. Without automation, you'll forget about offers and miss easy value. I've saved hundreds per year just by having relevant offers automatically activated. This is free money on spending you're already doing. Don't ignore it. Now here's what happens when you fix all these mistakes. Retention offers, you save £200 to £400 per year by negotiating instead of just paying fees. Better welcome bonuses, you get 50 to 100,000 more points by finding better offers. Smart point transfers, you save 20 to 30% by waiting for transfer bonuses. Optimal redemptions, you get 1.5 to 2 pence plus per point instead of 0.6 per point, tripling the point value. Right cards, you save £250 annually by having cards matching your actual lifestyle. Points protection, never lose points by having the everyday card open. The BA portal and American Express offers earn thousands in bonus points annually on normal spending. We're talking thousands of pounds in annual value that 90% of people are leaving on the table. Now these mistakes are costing most American Express card holders thousands every single year, but now you know how to avoid them. If this helped you maximize your American Express card properly, drop a like and subscribe. I've helped over 5,100 people optimize credit cards and travel hack strategically. Comment which mistake you've been making and which one you're fixing first. Check my membership rewards redemption guide in the description to learn my complete strategy for using American Express points for business class flights and luxury hotels for free. Your American Express cards are powerful tools, but only if you use them properly. Now you know how to.